Okay, continuing on episode 16 of our campaign playthrough with our Dark Hero Shade. At episode 16 here, we are probably more than half done the campaign. So just as a chapter 2 is the largest chapter in the game. And we only have one quest left to tackle in it. But we will go through our things. I think our commerce is good. We still need to save up a little bit more campaign resources to buy our next big thing from the commerce area. Go to the infirmary. We will put Karnan in there. He's going to need to rest up a little bit. We will check out the side story at the tavern. We'll also check out the shadows. It costs 500 to upgrade Mysterious Stranger. None of these seem good choices. But I think this is going to be painful, but we'll try it. We got a power out of it, and we got a wounded person, so maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. We will go and put Wander in the infirmary, check out our marketplace. The katana is decent. This would go to our armory deck. Tempted to buy it. Definitely want to buy any drinks that appear here. This one's pretty cheap. And it gives soothing and light essence. We'll definitely take that. And seeing as we do have the smithy, we have our good plate mail. This is a great sword. We'll take the katana as well. We're not doing a great job at saving up our campaign resources, but that's what it is. And with our training, it's 287 enough to buy our other power that we had wanted to, which was Savage the Psyche, not yet. If I was going to put that advanced regeneration on, which is the red power, I'd put it on the black card, and it costs 300 as well. So we need to get more campaign experience. And with our heroes, we'll bring along the new hero we just recruited. And Apprentice Mage is back in action. It's good, and we will tackle the Goblin Revenge quest.
The goblins are out for revenge. They know you are responsible for taking their prized genie bottle away from them, and they want payback. It quickly becomes obvious they harnessed the powers of the genie before the bottle was destroyed. A host of bound creatures follow the goblin leader's bidding as they begin to move against you in retribution. Whether through feigned or true ignorance of the reason the genie relic was destroyed, the goblins vow to stop at nothing until they have slaked their appetite for revenge with your blood. You could try to patiently explain the situation, but it might prove easier and more effective to just drive them off.
Here we go with another bout against Big Brain. So the long haul is just survive, just keep alive, keep things under control. If you probably after a certain number of turns, for some people it might be turn 10. I'm talking about normal difficulty here. Other people it might be 15, but for sure by the mid 20s, you more than have the game in control. It's just not letting the adventure deck run out of cards, and you probably won't backstep once you have the game in control. So I think it's going to be much easier to defeat him 3 times So, and we know he's got a trick up his sleeve, so you probably actually have to, good chance we probably actually have to beat him 4 times, but that's fine. That's probably the approach we will look at taking. And here is all the fun stuff that, from fighting that engine of death in the side story. So got a duration 3 venomous wound, duration 3 frostbite wound. Even more wounds, even more venomous wounds. Now we have the 5 that covered up the stables, but I guess we will take a lucky day and chip away at a beatable foe, which looks like we're going to get the victory for. Unfortunately, the call power will not activate. Buy around. Thank you. And our side quest, recruit the 6 heroes. Probably is going to be difficult to do that. Now, with this parade of people coming here, gonna have to assume that we probably are going to get pillaged a couple of times. So I'm gonna buy around and save our master tracker, bury him in the bottom of the deck. Oh, and we get a passed out effect. So just when things are bad, they're about to get worse. And I'm not going to play this because I do not want them to pillage right at this time. So I will just take a side job, call that my turn. Well, the Goblin Champion is a foe beyond us at this point. I think recruiting 2 more heroes is not going to finish this, so I'm going to get the better hero. Should be able to at least minorly stop the bleeding with this turn. All these stampedes are not helping. bit of painful turn. They're up to 50% there, and gathering quite a few in the lair. But hopefully we'll start to get control of our game here a little bit now. Starting with all of these wounds and frostbites definitely made this quest more challenging than probably it would normally be, but sometimes that's part of the challenge or fun. With 2 attack left, might as well try the goblin. And he saved himself. And we got an additional wound. No wounds in the top 6 part of the deck. Try a goblin again. And he got a shield. So, failed yet again. Should be able to get a goblin. I think I'm gonna go for the goblin collector because no, his base life is the same, so his base life was higher than the goblins. Scare the goblins away, so just stick on the goblins. Try another goblin. Nope. Shield entrances out the wazoo. Don't even scratch them, but. And we are going to take the training, and we are going to train into Murder Whirlwind. Yep, we'll take the greed. We'll lose one of our 3 cost cards. They're all pretty decent, that's fine. It's not going to be a guaranteed against the blob, but I'm going to risk it. Should put the goblin, if we win, should put the goblin back up top. We got the victory. Goblin to the top of the deck, so we know what's coming there next round. Go for the stables. Ha, our big bear. Four left. Pair the smith a couple times. Use this card to destroy all the commoners. And then get extra for wounds. It's pretty good. I think we will train into it. Well, the Dorba is a bit of a risk. Goblin Champ's a bit of a risk. We'll try for the Dorba. And he dodges. And with 3, I'll try for the Goblin. This time, our advanced generation should pay off pretty nicely. I am going to play it now because this will, if I play this, it would end up drawing 4 cards. Which, yeah, we will do that now. No. Wow, 31 attack. Oh, we're gonna knock down Big Brain hopefully a couple times. He's overconfident. Not sure he'll stay that way for long. Push the Goblin back into there. Superior tactics, so we will need to defeat him 4 times in reality. With 15 left, we will leave him be for the moment and clean up our board a little bit. This guy is probably the most annoying. And we might as well... No, we don't have any cards if we really want to get rid of our train, so we won't actually train. Instead, we'll take another stables card. Look like a mule. Pack mule. And we're not going to play this again. The Murder Whirlwind. It's good when you have lots of enemies out, which we did, so it helped clean them up, but then you get a wound and it goes back on top of your deck, so definitely have a few wounds, more than a few wounds. Training hall is covered. Stranger. The Lord's Retribution is just going to completely clean up those commoners. get the advantage of playing them first. Oh, this might not be good. Well, at least the goblins went back up top, but the skifflings will not pull them out because they have command skiffling, not command goblin. That was quite a bit better than I thought it was going to be. And we should be able to clean up most of these guys. We'll take a minute from the smith, full plate, take the stranger, call return. And 20, specialty, go to 21. 20 is enough to beat him. He's not going to roll 6 shields, 6 full shields, so we'll just go ahead and beat him and win the quest. So, by doing this on turn 17, we don't have to go through the long haul of another 23 turns, and most of them will be pretty boring turns. Just our deck is getting in control, even though we do have wounds. It's strong. We've gotten rid of pretty much all of our base cards, so any card that we get is a good card at this point. Just keeping the board clean, making sure we don't run out of adventure deck, which probably we would be okay with. Although our one card that we do play does speed that along, so we might have to stop playing that card. And if we wanted to go for the long haul, but we're not, we've beat him with the conquest, killing him the 3, actually 4 times, and there's a victory.
Even with the larger force, they are no match for your skills as you best the goblins and their leader. Beaten back, they retreat to their homes in the wilds. It will likely be some time before you see the goblins again. As they depart, a great furry beast of a minotaur that fought on their side stays behind and steps forth to confront you. The minotaur speaks boldly. You fought well. Well enough to impress me, the mighty Kurloth. I like to be on the winning side, and I can more than hold my own in a battle. You should feel privileged that I would offer to fight at your side.
Yeah, we'll take this Minotaur.
Welcome to the team. With the warmth of summer days fading, there is a sense of relief throughout Tell's Holding. Since the dragon's attacks, many folks' lives would never be the same again. The loss was devastating, but for some of those that did survive, and were part of the rebuilding, there now was a seed of hope. The town had come a long way, but there was still work to do. With the resumption of trade, children once again played in the market stalls, while their parents bartered for goods. Vendors sang out about their wares from all sides of the square. All of it is an encouraging return, though only a shadow of what came before. Still, for you, you can't help but to feel a sense of unease. What dangers will you face next? As well, there is the persistent dark memory of the dragon haunting you. Chapter 3: Winds of War.
Okay, here we are into Chapter 3. So we will wrap up here. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.